Hey everybody, welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Michael Noland. I wasn't even going to do a video tonight until I came across this story. The story is about somebody who would not necessarily be called a rocker, at least not in my book, but the sales of this individual and the power of this individual on the music scene is undeniable. Of course, who I'm talking about is Beyoncé. And the question is the Beyoncé bubble about ready to burst? All right, so this story is just now coming over the wires, and it concerns Beyoncé's current tour that she's just now starting. A tour that was based on her last country album. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I've been on several panels where we have discussed that album, where I was practically the only person on the panel that thought the whole album was a bunch of nonsense. Them giving praises to her wonderful rendition of Paul McCartney and the Beatles' Blackbird, I thought was ridiculous. First of all, whoever said the song Blackbird was a country ditty to begin with? But it didn't just stop there. I thought that album was about as representative of country music as Dolly Parton's album Rockstar was to rock and roll. I didn't hear a country album. I heard Hollywood here, Hollywood there, everywhere, a Hollywood dare. And the dare was for you and I to actually believe that Beyoncé was now a country star. I thought that album was Hollywood then, and I still think it is to this very day. But despite the praises, the glories that this album has received, the tour that will back it up, and keep this in mind, folks, it's the tour that will make that album viable. Her riches are not reliable on album sales. No artist is making the bulk of their money on album sales. No, it is by the good graces of that album and a good tour that she will finally be able to break even or even make money out of the whole project. But what's happening? Well, first of all, fans received notice that she was going on tour. They paid top dollar for their tickets, and we've talked about what top dollar ticket prices are. A minimum of $200 for the outer ring of a stadium, right? Where she looks about the size of an ant, and the tickets went up even further. But now, and this is true right up to her opening night in LA, there are tens of thousands of tickets still available, with ticket prices crashing to as low as $35 to go and see her. Fans are rabid over this who have already paid top dollar, and we've talked about why that whole approach, the whole Ticketmaster approach, is wrong to begin with. Because now, just because of dynamic pricing alone, fans are losing money. And it doesn't stop there. Tickets for the East Coast are not selling, and tickets for the European leg of her tour, London, is not selling. Now, why is this? This has truly surprised Beyoncé's team. Well, first of all those new fans that she thought she was getting aren't interested in actually coming out and seeing her sing country songs. All of her old fans don't want to buy into the whole country gig to begin with. This is what happens when an artist abandons their roots and tries to firmly implant their ass into another music genre. We've seen it with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame so many times. It is ridiculous. Dolly Parton's Rockstar album was not a rock album, nor did it make her a rock star. And Beyoncé's country stuff don't make her country. But there is a glimmer of hope here. You see, it gets down to the audiences and what they are willing to buy. And audiences are biting back right here, right now, when they say, we're not interested. Are audiences now finally beginning to come to life and say, no, we want real, we demand legit? All right, folks, despite the fact that I wasn't going to be making a video tonight, I couldn't pass up on this because so much of my channel is based on covering what's happening with the live music industry and the concert business. This was just too damn good to pass up, but I want to hear from each and every one of you. What do you think about this newest tour that Beyoncé's going on, and why do you think ticket sales are plummeting, folks? They're not just down, they are freaking plummeting. I want to hear from you, and let me know in the comments. All right, I'm Michael Noland. This is The Bottom Line as I see it. If you don't agree with anything that I've said tonight, put it in the comments, and then your objection will be solidified right here on the channel. Because you know what? It's in the comments this channel really comes alive. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, all you have to do is hit that subscribe to the tribe button, tap that top bell icon, and you'll be notified of all my future videos. All right, I'm Michael Noland. This is The Bottom Line, and I'll see you in my next video.